We've seen a lot of scary places while traveling around the world over the last 5 years. As a nod to Halloween, we like to update this post every year with the most eerie places we've seen throughout the world. So here's our 2018 list of the scariest places we've visited in the globe during the last 5 years. Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we are going to talk about top most scary places to travel. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. A legit witch bar, Belgium. While riding across Belgium's countryside to visit rural brewpubs, locals cautioned us not to visit the witch's bar. Their warnings turned to intrigue, so we went anyhow. They were not lying. This was not a tourist destination, but rather a country tavern miles from the nearest town, Poperinge. We entered inside an empty bar filled with bizarre witch games and dolls, and the bartender/owner herself was a witch. Death Road, Bolivia. This is the world's most dangerous road. According to one study, before the new road was finished in 2006, this road took more lives than any other on record. Hence the moniker, Death Road. It is estimated that 200 to 300 people were killed on this route per year. And the ride is not without risk. Death Road still claimed the lives of bikers attempting the treacherous ascent. We rode down Death Road during the day and were involved in 2 separate bad incidents, all of which resulted in the 2 riders being transported in an ambulance. We survived, despite having stomach knots and white knuckles. Read about our entire scary Death Road trip in our full blog post. Inside the Great Pyramids, Egypt. Many of Egypt's pyramids contain the remains of ancient pharaohs, who were thought to curse people who enter. Despite the possibility of a curse and the fact that they were guarded, we entered. A modest baksheesh, tip/bribe, to the guards is frequently a perfectly normal practice that allows you right in. Crawling inside the interior maze of these old constructions was both eerie and magnificent. The skeletal remains of oldest mummies in the world, Chile. The Chinchorro mummies discovered in the small town of Arica, Chile, are thousands of years older than Egypt's famous mummies. The earliest discovered mummy goes back to 7000 BC, compared to 3000 BC for Egypt. Their little skeletal remains are currently on full display beneath glass in Arica, Chile. As if these ancient piles of bones weren't frightening enough, the hair on the head above the empty eye sockets takes it to the next level. Hotel room nightmare, killer clowns. Germany. We've stayed in our fair share of strange and awful hotels over the years, but this is the creepiest motel we've ever slept in. After checking into this old and decaying hotel in Koblenz, Germany, we were taken to our room, which was decorated with clown photos. And, let's face it, there's nothing scarier than clowns, right? Creepy. They were everywhere in the room, many of them, and they were surely going to come to life at night and murder us while we slept. For definitely, Dracula is real and he's in Transylvania, Romania. There are many scary sights in Transylvania's small towns. For example, in the Transylvanian town of Sibiu, you always feel watched since the windows of the homes resemble eyes staring down at you. But all of Transylvanian folklore comes to an end when you witness Vlad the Impaler, often known as Dracula. Dracula's castle is located just outside the town of Brașov. In Bucharest, there is even a statue dedicated to this legendary and mythological ghoul, also known as Vlad the Impaler. An empty graveyard in the middle of nowhere at full moon, Slovenia. Graveyards, no matter where they are in the world, may be eerie places to visit at night. However, it was this cemetery high up in Slovenia's Julian Alps, near the little hamlet of Bohinjska Bistrica, that really gave us the chills. It's not a particularly noteworthy graveyard, but the night we wandered through it, you could almost feel the ghosts. Late in the evening, the town appears abandoned, with no one on the streets. So the sound of a cow mooing in the distance may surprise you for a time. When we came upon this 19th century church lighted up by the glory of the full moon, with gravestones sticking out of the ground, we had the impression that a werewolf was lurking just around the corner. Run, venturing into sunken World War II wrecks, Philippines. In 1944, US-led air raids targeted Japanese boats near the Philippine island of Coron. Today, these ships lie deep beneath the ocean floor. I can't even begin to express the sensation of walking into the blackness of the sunken ships with flashlights in hand. Parts of the dive are almost completely dark, so even the slightest movement brushing up against your leg feels like some insane sea creature is about to attack you. And that's a wrap on our video about top most scary places to travel. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share it with friends, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.